Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very important update here on price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, the core inflation rate slows to 3.2% in December, less than expected. The consumer price index increased a seasonally adjusted 0.4% on the month, putting the 12-month inflation rate at 2.9%. The annual number was in line with forecast. Core CPI annual rate was 3.2%, a notch down from the month before and slightly better than the 3.3% outlook. Shelter prices, which comprise about 1/3 of the CPI weighting, rose by 0.3% but were up 4.6% from a year ago, the smallest one-year gain since January 2022. Stock market futures surged following the release with treasury yields tumble. Not just only the stock market, even crypto took that very positively. And beside the core inflation number, even major banks' Q4 earnings were very good. I mean, if you look at JP Morgan Chase delivered a strong fourth quarter performance, exceeding analyst expectations across key metrics. Wells Fargo reported mixed result for Q4 2024 with strong net interest income but some pressure on overall revenue and expenses. Bank of New York Mellon reported strong Q4 results with significant beats on both earnings and revenue, driven by better than expected interest income and fee revenue. You can see Goldman Sachs delivered exceptional Q4 results with significant beats across major business lines and record performance in equity trading. Citigroup delivered strong Q4 results that exceeded analyst expectations while announcing revised profitability targets and a significant share buyback program. You can see the overall Q4 report for banks went very well, and this has a very positive impact in the market, not just in the traditional market, even in the crypto market. So that's why we are going to start right away by looking at this USDT dominance. So USDT dominance took a hit and now looks like following this descending broadening wedge. A descending broadening wedge is a bullish continuation pattern, but before this bullish continuation pattern starts playing out, first we might see USDT dominance showing furthermore weakness and also getting attracted back towards this lower trend line before turning bullish. I mean, this here could be a sign that the upcoming days for Bitcoin is going to be very bullish. Why bullish? Because USDT dominance losing strength means the entire crypto market is going to take advantage of it. And why? Because we are also where Bitcoin, according to this falling wedge pattern, looks like finally breaking out. I mean, before we had this actual continuation formation, I mean, Bitcoin, when it started breaking out from 17,000, 18,000 price range, you can see we followed some of the most important scenario: ascending triangle breakout, descending broadening wedge breakout, and now this could be turning out into a falling wedge, another bullish continuation pattern, which could bring the price of Bitcoin around 120,000 to make a new all-time high before choosing an actual trend duration. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. In a bigger picture, remaining above 95,000 means there is a very high possibility of price breaking the resistance and going even higher because price parallelly is forming descending channel, which is another bullish continuation pattern for Bitcoin. But if you have watched my previous video, I showed you guys, despite price forming a bearish scenario to the downside according to our RSI, this was a bullish divergence. So I was very clear with you guys. Once the resistance around 97,000 gets broken, there is a very high probability of price testing 100,000, which it did. And now we are facing resistance. So if this is going to result in a similar pattern, just like here from the past price action towards this lower trend line, then will it make sense, or will it start showing a continuation in this manner? Because to the downside, if you look at this RSI is still bullish because it had jumped above 50 after forming this bullish divergence, and MACD has also started to form a bullish cross. Yes guys, indicators to the downside looks like supporting this bullish move, which could be preparing the price of Bitcoin to break out of this 99,000, which will be triggering another bullish continuation here like this. I mean, Bitcoin looks like following this double bottom type of formation, and if this double bottom scenario plays out, I mean, if the price breaks out of this 100,000 resistance line, then you can see 110, 120,000 will be on the line, price making a new all-time high. But in the immediate short term, any sort of a pullback but remains above the CPI trend line could be preparing ourselves for another bullish continuation. I mean, if the price shows weakness, gets attracted back towards the CPI trend line, which is around 95, 96,000, then there is a very, very high probability of price testing the first target for the month of January, which is around 104,000, and then even higher. I mean, the next target, the monthly R2 target, sits around 114,000, which will form a new all-time high for Bitcoin. So for this bullish continuation pattern to play out, for now, we have to overcome the neckline from this double bottom and also the resistance from this descending channel, because as soon as we do that, I mean, as soon as the price starts breaking out of that range, we are also going to form a bullish cross in our Williams alligator indicator. And bullish cross after this kind of coiling up usually results in some very, very volatile move. I mean, coiling up from this Williams alligator indicator usually signals incoming volatility. So if we break the resistance around 100,000, then this volatility is going to favor us. I mean, favor longs, which could bring the price of Bitcoin to make a new all-time high, because we know unless the price of Bitcoin forms this Elliott wave theory, I mean impulsive wave theory, then you can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin is expected to head towards this 0.5, because 0.1, 0.3, 0.5 are impulsive wave, 0.2, 0.4 are corrective wave. So to form this Elliott wave theory function, first we have to end this wave 5. So to end this wave 5, I personally think the price of Bitcoin is going to make a new all-time high and also get attracted around 110, 120,000. And now, last but not the least, yes, we are bullish. I mean, price has broken out of some of the key line of resistance, but what if it fails? I mean, what if the price fails to break out of this 99,000 resistance line? What in that case? Are we going to see another continuation like this? Because if you look at this right angle broadening top pattern, a bearish continuation pattern, Bitcoin survived this move to the downside. I mean, each and every pullback around this lower trend line has resulted in some bullish move in the past price action. So if we are going to continue higher, even according to this right angle broadening wedge, before starting with another continuation to the downside like this, there could be a move. Price of Bitcoin coming back to this 110, 120,000 price achieve, and only after that continue with the downtrend. So after the positive CPI, after banks performing strong in Q4 2024 report, you can see the overall scenario for Bitcoin and also for the traditional market has changed, which now looks like in a very, very bullish phase. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.